I'm a die hype about. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe it up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
On one, ready? Let's get set. Start.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gun. Start. 11. Start.
Now it's Burrow. Ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Now it's 2nd and 10.
Can.
Burrow will throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready? 12. Start.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Stop.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after try forthcoming. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready. Panther 60. Ready.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Wisconsin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You talk about this Bengals defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now it's Richardson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Here's Richardson to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. And Mitchell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This going to be returned from the 2. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals drive about to get going. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
On 2nd down and 8. Now Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as he'll get this up close to the 30-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Gun. Shot.
They go play action with Burrow. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
A against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
To the air again, Burrow. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Can.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line. It's set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Cougar 19.
Here's a tap forward by Richardson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 1. They'll try the left side. Henson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Cowboy 80.
On third down, Henson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
1st and 10.
Now Richardson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Colts at 2-4 here in the first half of the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Richardson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Gun.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open. But
there he goes, right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Let's get set. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Timing is so important on a route like this, because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Here we go. Right, 80.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. And why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your pass rush is reason number one.
And let's think about it. You want a guy who can create big plays for your team. Takeaways, fumbles, you name it. That's what you want from the big-time player on the defensive side of the ball.
86 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
19 Tiger. Ready?
Richardson looking to throw this.
The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Crack all 80. 65 catch.
Richardson looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself.
And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown.
Anthony Richardson.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Bengals 10.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This taken in right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Here we go. 180.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Higgins. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Let's get set.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Right, Eddie.
They'll drop to throw. They'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught.
Gotta go.
And no room to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
11.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
First down, Bengals.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
11.
Burrow will throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
A short one there, caught by Warren.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the past will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
27-yard line.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Down the field, he's got Warren.
And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll try the left side. Henson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Shamar Stewart. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Here now a 3rd and 20.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go. Panthers, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
Now it's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
Their own 11-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Cut. Cut.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
So the completion good for just 3. And now it's 3rd and 4.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. Cut.
Now Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Gun. Cut. Cut.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down. Henson.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now, it'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10.
And Richardson back to throw it. Connecting over the middle with Downs.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
A 27-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go. Right in.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And take it right on the 30. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
Good gain there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll keep it on the ground. Henson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be here. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
And he'll go to the air now with Richardson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the runner crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throw left side to Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
On one, ready?
Gun. 11. Right 80. What is that?
Back to throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And this offense on 3rd down today, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Hey, we're good.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On 2.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 12.
Here's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone. He'll
start on the ground here on 1st down. And he
he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
And for the defense, their third sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
Here we go.
Richardson looking to throw. That complete to Downs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Ready.
They'll try the left side. Henson. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Second and 9.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henson.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Let's go.
On first down, Henson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready. Go.
They go right on the counter. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Richardson looking to throw this. Now he's going to step up and run.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
They'll run on first down. Henson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Down to a knee goes Richardson, and that should finish off this victory.
So this